My name is Ricardo Gomez. I'm a Free Methodist missionary. I'm located in Santiago de Chile. Actually, right now I'm in charge of planting a church, a local church. We started a church, Free Methodist Church, in 2009, and we are seeing the church growing, flourishing there in Santiago. As well, I am in charge of theological and pastoral training throughout Latin America. So in the last 4 years, 5 years, we have been in the field. We have been working from Mexico to Chile in different ways, teaching pastors and teaching Wesleyan theology, the relevance of the Wesleyan theology to the Latin America context. And how God is working. He's working in amazing ways through people, through churches, and through even the pain and suffering of the people. And something I love is to be in touch with the people, with the local people, and see how people have moved from a sinful life, moved from the world, and moved to a more close relationship with Jesus and walking with Him. And that is the more amazing thing, to see people transformed. But not only moving out of the world, but moving to find Jesus in a special way and going back to that world and being salt and light in the community where they are living. So that is the more amazing thing, one by one, how people are changing by the power of the gospel. So for me, it's a privilege to be part of the church and be part of the kingdom that God is established throughout the world, and especially do what God put me to do in Latin America, where I am right now. Personally, I have been very impacted by Asbury Theological Seminary. If I'm talking about conversion, I had several conversions in my life, and one of the conversions that I had in a transformation in my own life was being part of the ESG school, where I was converted to social justice, converted to see that part of my ministry that I wasn't part of that before. I had a solid biblical foundation from my undergrad schooling and my master's degree, but being at the ESG school give me more compassion and seeing how Christ is working in that process. So what I'm doing right now in Latin America is challenge our pastors to be that kind of people that God called us to be. Challenge them to do the work, be compassionate, be loving and kind, and try to give up everything they have for the sake of what God called us to do. And we believe that Jesus did all for us. So for us, we had to do all for other people, and that is what we are calling to do, and that is what is the challenge, and how to be Christ's witness in a society that need it. And I have learned that we need to be first of all faithful to the gospel and the God call us. But secondly, we need to be relevant to the context, listening to the context where we are ministering. And also we had a great heritage, that is the Wesleyan background, and I think it's very relevant nowadays. And we had several ways that we can apply that, and we are trying to be that way in the world. And so I have been influenced by all this teaching we receive, and now I have the opportunity to influence others with the teaching as well, but in a practical way. And that's what we are doing, and being part of the church, a local church, but also internationally, we are trying to do that as well, through training and pastoral training to the continent. Mm-hmm.